Hey, this is Julie Becker. I know this is kind of a dark video, and I'm going to tell you why. I was actually going to do a video coming up here in the near future about overcoming technical difficulties. I work online, and uh, because of that, you have technical challenges, frequently. Whatever it may be, getting certain software to work right, getting online if you're in the country, different internet issues, getting different things to work. And and I did a really cool post I thought the other day, and I had makeup on and everything. I was all fixed up. I'm a mom of two, busy and working around the kids. And I did a video, and the sound was great when I recorded it, and I uploaded it to YouTube and did all that. And then I was put out there with no sound, and I didn't know. So, it just goes to show you, and I'm one that can laugh at myself because you know what? Hey, things happen. It's all right. It's not the end of my world. Things go on, and I'm a real person, and now you can see I'm a real person, even though I have a successful online business. Things do still happen, and it's going to be all right. So it's later at night now, and I've been starting to get ready for bed, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that post. I'm not going to talk to you about excuse me, technical difficulties right now, because I kind of just covered that just real briefly. But what I was trying to talk to you about in the post the other day is living on purpose, what it means to live on purpose, and that was my topic for the other day. And living on purpose is really important. If you want to have a successful life, a happy life, a life that is not in chaos, a life that you feel like you're in control of, that doesn't control you. Doesn't mean that things don't happen that are outside of your control, but you can roll with it. I mean, you learn how to live on purpose, and really, what do you have to do to make that happen? Well, the first thing that you have to do, and I know this is so simple, and people have heard it 500 times before, but it's like you need to keep hearing it, is you need to set goals. And it doesn't necessarily mean with respect to your business, but it can be. It can mean, setting goals with respect to your relationships, your children, your spouse, your friends. Maybe you have relationship things that you need to work on. It could be setting goals with respect to your spirituality and how you develop it. It could be, and it can be goals set with respect to your business. Goals are very important, and they are very important because it does something to your mind when you set a goal. Okay, it's something that you want to accomplish. It's something it's a desire that you have. But here's the funny thing about goals. Most of us have, like, we'll get to the point where we will set a goal, but you need to set a realistic goal, not some big pie in the sky thing right now. Okay, something that's achievable, something you actually believe you can do, because belief is very powerful. Very, very powerful. You have to believe you can do it. And the second thing is you have to write it down. Because if you write it down, it's out there. You've transformed your thought into an action of writing it down. And then you look at that, and it evokes a feeling within you. And that feeling, hopefully, is going to provide the necessary drive to take you to action. That's why goals are important, because they'll lead to action if you do it right. Action is what gets things done. Action is how you live your life on purpose. You take actions, intentional actions, based on your goals. Intention. So now every single action that you take, you strive for every single one, but the majority of the actions that you take are going to be aligned with your purposes and your goals. And you know what? And that's going to feel good. When you start taking those actions, even though if you haven't, here comes your goal right here, and you're taking these little action steps to get there, I mean, it feels good. It's purposeful. You're meaning to do that. And there might be a rock here, and here you are walking right along, and it takes a little bit longer to get over that rock and on the way to the goal. But you know what? What matters is that you're taking action. And that feels good, and that is on purpose. So that's really what I was trying to get at the other day. I mean, the day that you decide to own the fact that where you are in life is directly due to the choices and the decisions that you make, and you own it, then you are in a position of power, my friend. Because too many people don't want to take responsibility for their own evolution. And it is your responsibility. It's your responsibility. And I understand circumstances happen. I do. I've had circumstances that are out of my control. But you know what? I'm not a victim of my circumstances, and you shouldn't be either. I don't believe in that. If you want different circumstances, then you create the circumstances that you desire. And I understand things that happen that are outside of your control. But what matters, what truly matters, people, is what are you going to do in the face of things that happen to you that are out of your control? It happens to all of us. What's important are the decisions that you make and the actions that you take in the face of the things that happen to you that are out of your control. Because your goals are still there. Your goals are still there. If you have goals, regardless of life happening around you, I mean, maybe you have to change your time frame a little bit, I don't, and maybe that's something, but you still have them and you can still work towards them. That's why they're so important, and that's how you live a life on purpose. So it's an interesting topic, living your life on purpose. And I focus on this actually a lot more now because I do have an online business. I have people that are depending on me. And when you have an online business or any kind of business, it's not just an online business, but if you're in business for yourself, especially, one of the things that I do to live on purpose, there's 5 things that I do in my business to live on purpose, and I do personal development every day. Personal development, it means I'm reading books, I'm listening to audios, I'm listening to people who have gone where I want to go. I'm achieving a certain level of success, but you can't ever stop. There's always going to be people that are more successful than you, so go learn from them. So I do that every day, and I visualize my goals. I visualize that monthly income that I want. I visualize the number of people that I want to talk to. I visualize, how I want to talk to my children. Goals, and I set goals for things I will and will not say during a day. So things like that. So I visualize my goals, and then I take the action steps towards them. And visualizing is really important because you attach emotions to it. And when you have a powerful emotion attached to a goal, it will help you get there. So visualizing, and another thing that I also do is I mastermind with leaders. This is really important too, because there are people that have skill sets that I don't, and I have skill sets that other people don't. And when you come together with people in your niche, in your group, and whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish and get better at, you can all help each other. Masterminds are very, very important. A spiritual mastermind group, maybe get together in a Bible study or in a fellowship group. That is a mastermind. It's the same thing with business. We have masterminds. So I do that daily. And I do income producing activities, which means I do take specific actions that are going to result in being paid and getting income. Because, learning is great and studying is great. But that doesn't pay the bills, and that doesn't help my business move forward. So you have to, work on all these things together. And again, all these things to come together for my purpose. My purpose is to build my business, to build myself as a leader, to build my team as leaders, which is the next point that I'm going to get to, is cultivating an expectation of leadership. Not for myself, really, first and foremost. I cultivate that expectation of leadership for myself so that I can be a better mom, a better wife, a better team leader for people who are looking for me to lead them in this business. So that's, I cultivate that within myself. I mean, here's this bar up here, and here's the standards that I need to hold myself accountable to be that leader. And every day I'm learning and growing so that I can be a better leader for the people around me. And I have that expectation of leadership for the people that come into my business. I ask people where they're at, and if you want to make an income, I'm a tough love kind of person. I'm going to say, here's what it's going to take. It's going to take work. It's going to take focus. It's going to take effort. Here's what you need to do. Now listen to me and do it. And if you say you want to make $10,000 a month, then by golly, I'm going to treat you like you're going to make $10,000 a month. And I'm going to say, hey, hey, what did you think about that call the other night? Or what did you think about that webinar the other night? If you say, oh, what webinar? I'm going to say, what? Well, I thought you told me you wanted to make, $10,000 a month. This isn't what I told you to do that. So, I'm raising the bar for other people too, but you can count on me for that. I love you, but I'm going to take an opportunity to coach you when I can because you deserve that. You deserve it. And this is all part of living on purpose. This is living on purpose. We're not wishy-washy over here. I'm getting tired and getting ready to go to bed, but I'm not wishy-washy. My song went out in my video the other day, okay? But I'm still living on purpose. You know what? That is okay. That's called life. That's called circumstances. Am I a victim? No, I am not. Can I laugh at myself? Yes, I can, and I get right back out and I do it again. And that's what it's all about. So I hope you enjoyed the talk tonight. I'm sure that it was better than the first one because I do believe that there are reasons that things happen. And I probably said something tonight that will allow you to connect with me and to hear something that maybe I didn't say in that other video that is allowing you to connect with me tonight. So I hope you enjoyed that, and please do connect up with me. I'm going to post this video. I will have links. If you want to see what I do, if you're at all interested in developing another stream of income or developing a great stream of income and learning how to work online, please do put your information into the form and take a look. I'm happy to answer questions. I'm very accessible. You can ask away, and I'll give you all the information that I have. And no pressure here. Just and I'm the kind of person, I'm very call it how I see it. There's really no fluff. You get what you see right here, literally right now. And live your life on purpose because you know what? Your best life is here if you'll just reach out and grab it. So live it on purpose. Be on purpose, people. Come out and see me. Talk to me. I'm waiting right on the other side. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.